Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News. New Bachelor star Grant Ellis has dished out a cryptic spoiler for his season 29 ending, shortly after his premiere, which failed to excite some viewers. Fans zeroed in on the weird behavior from many of his ladies, were shocked to see Grant divvying out tons of kisses, and even spotted who they think is the season's villain. A long trailer for the season shows that Grant's season won't be without its heartbreak, but he's now teasing the ending further. Without giving away too much, things ended the way they were supposed to end, and I'm happy with it, Grant told People. I'm happy with decisions I made, and I don't regret anything. I'm very happy with the ending. He has his family's support too, adding, "They're happy for me. They're happy for this whole experience, and I think that they're happy to see me healing from things that happen in my life and doing it in a way where maybe it'll inspire some people." Get all the latest news, entertainment, sport, and lifestyle updates from our dedicated American team. After exiting Gen Tran's Season 21 of The Bachelorette ahead of Hometowns, Grant says he began his own journey in a really good place thanks to focusing on work, family, and fitness. I was ready. Really intentional, that's the word I would use. Being intentional and me healing from Jen's season was getting back to normal life. Grant has already stressed what he's looking for in a wife. For me, a red flag is somebody who's too self-absorbed. I like when somebody is compassionate and somebody has a heart for other people because that's the way I am. So I feel like it has to mesh with how I feel. And then hygiene is a big thing for me too. His group of 25 ladies wowed him during the recent premiere. No entrance rubbed me the wrong way. Each one was unique, and all of the women did something that really showed their personality. Grant describes the women as so great and said they put their hearts out there throughout the season. When it came to fantasy suites, the day trader wanted to use that time to get to know each woman. My take on fantasy suites was to take things slow and not rush, because I think a lot of times when you initiate the physical part, it could cause you to make really bad decisions. So my approach to that was to wait and to see what my connections were like before I engage in anything that would be considered physical, and that really helped me to make good decisions at that point. However, some fans are not impressed with Grant's season so far. Some discussed the issue on a Reddit forum called "It Just Doesn't Hit Like It Used to." Below, the poster wrote, "The show feels very tired. There used to be charm in the repetition season after season, but now it's just a yawn. They just rest on their laurels, hoping people look past the mediocrity. We use your sign-up to provide content in ways you've consented and to improve our understanding of you. This may include adverts from us and third parties based on our understanding. You can unsubscribe at any time. Read our privacy policy." While sitting down with People, he spoke about the pre-recorded season and how he handled the drama that always transpires. Ellis admitted he would always remind himself to get the facts and don't jump the gun. He said, "In a situation like that where any move you make is really pivotal, I think that me waiting until I had all the evidence and then making a decision was the best move on the chessboard." The reality star said the issues that arose taught him a lot about himself, but also the women after his heart. He realized that their maturity showed how much they wanted a family and long-lasting relationship. "It's really easy for somebody to tell you what they want, but I think that actions speak louder than words," he declared. He explained, "If they're starting drama, or if they're gossiping, or if they're doing certain things, that just indicates a lack of maturity. For me, a red flag is somebody who's too self-absorbed. Watching based on nostalgia just doesn't seem worth it anymore. We are way past the days of this being an event. And wow, the rest of season highlight reel at the end looked so boring. It's no longer a weekly show to look forward to, just another show to check in with when I remember." One fan agreed, pointing out, "After Charity and Joey seasons, which were like a breath of fresh air after years of decline, I had hoped that the show was finally moving in the right direction. They felt fresh and fun. Then I didn't even make it through Jen's season. It's looking more like Joey and Charity seasons were an anomaly and not indicative of a new chapter for the franchise." Grant Ellis drops a cryptic hint about season 29 ending. What is he hiding? The final rose is not the final chapter. Grant Ellis wasn't a man of many words. Not when the world was watching, anyway, but ever since The Bachelor Season 29 ended filming, he had been dropping breadcrumbs, enough to make even the most casual viewer start theorizing. What did he mean by that? The finale wasn't due for another 2 weeks. The world hadn't seen what happened in Tulum, Mexico, where the last rose was offered in an emotionally charged and unexpected twist that, according to insiders, broke the franchise formula. So when Grant posted a photo on his Instagram story, a black and white snapshot of a single rose lying in the sand with a caption that read, "The one thing I didn't plan for was the truth," the fandom lost their minds. Was he engaged? Had he chosen no one? Had someone left him? Was he back with an ex? Nobody knew, but Bachelor Nation knew this. Grant Ellis was playing with fire, and they were loving every second of it. The night everything changed. Let's rewind. When filming began, Grant Ellis, a 31-year-old entrepreneur and former college soccer star from Charleston, had the kind of charm that could tame wild hearts. He was respectful, emotional, articulate, and above all, real. Fans dubbed him the most authentic bachelor since Ben Higgins, but even Grant's calm couldn't prepare him for the firestorm that was season 29. Halfway through the season, 2 women quit, one ex returned, and an anonymous Reddit leak suggested that producers are scrambling to fix the ending after a shocking twist in Mexico. Now, for weeks, fans assumed that the twist was about Juliana Pascarosa, the elegant clothing designer from NYC and a known frontrunner. But others suspected it had more to do with Latia Gar, the bold and opinionated biomedical engineer who wasn't afraid to call Grant out. And then there was Dina Lupancu, the wild card lawyer from San Diego who showed up midway through the season and somehow made it all the way to the final 3. The drama, impeccable. The chemistry, unforgettable. But the ending, completely unpredictable. A message fans can't decode. After the cryptic rose photo, Grant followed up with a tweet. "I was given 30 women, but I left with more questions than answers. #Bachelor29. Theories started piling up. What if he pulled a Colton and ran away? Did Juliana say no at the final rose? He's totally with Latia. Look at her latest TikTok. She's wearing a rose necklace. Okay, but Dina Lupancu just posted a video about trusting the law of timing. Is that a hint?" Bachelor Facebook groups were flooded. TikTok sleuths posted side-by-side breakdowns of each finalist's activity, and YouTubers were churning out theory videos titled, "Grant Ellis Secretly Married? Let's Analyze the Finger Tattoo in His Story." Still, Grant said nothing. Until a fan commented on one of his older IG posts, a shot from the first night, him standing in front of the mansion looking nervous with, "Blink twice if the ending was not what producers expected." The comment got over 15,000 likes, and then Grant liked it. The girl who walked away. Unconfirmed reports began swirling from crew members who spoke anonymously. The finale blew up in everyone's faces. The leaked tea? One of the final 2 self-eliminated right before the proposal. All fingers pointed to Latia Gar. She had always been outspoken about not wanting to get engaged if she wasn't absolutely sure. On their fantasy suite date, she reportedly told Grant, "I'm not here to win you, I'm here to see if we work." It was one of the most viral clips from the trailer. Could Latia have walked away? Bachelor blogger Reality K dropped a bombshell. "My source tells me that Latia left the show in Mexico. She was heartbroken, but she didn't want a ring out of obligation." Grant was devastated. Then came another cryptic post from Grant. "Some things are worth letting go, just to see if they come back." It didn't help that he had unfollowed Juliana Pascarosa a week later. The woman in the shadows. While Latia and Juliana theories dominated, few fans had their eyes on Dina Lupancu, the least public of the final 3. She had no active Instagram posts since the season finished airing and reportedly turned down all interview requests. But in a moment of absolute Bachelor-level mystery, she posted one photo to her story. A courtroom bench. The caption? "Sometimes love needs a witness."
Bachelor Reddit went nuclear. Is that a metaphor? Did she win? She's a lawyer. Maybe she officiated a civil marriage for Grant and someone else. But Dina remained silent. Then, at a public event in Los Angeles, a paparazzo asked Grant, "Are you still with your final choice?" He smiled, paused, and said, "I think she'd rather you find out the way I did, with time and patience." Cryptic, ambiguous, classic Bachelor cliffhanger. When the music stops. The Women Tell All special aired, and there was no mention of the finale drama. In fact, it ended with host Jesse Palmer teasing, "And in 2 weeks, you'll witness an ending that will change how you see every season before this one." Then the final Rose sneak peek trailer aired, and it was pure chaos. Juliana crying in a villa, whispering, "He lied to me." Latia walking barefoot down a stone path, tears in her eyes. Grant in a tux standing alone on the beach, whispering, "I can't do this. Not like this." A ring box, closing shut. And then a voiceover from Grant himself. "I thought I came here to find someone, but I think I came here to lose something first." The fandom shook. The reveal before the reveal. With just 4 days left until the finale aired, fans got their biggest clue yet, a video posted on the official Bachelor TikTok account. It was 5 seconds long. Grant in a dark studio looking straight at the camera. He says, "The end isn't what you think. It's what I never thought possible." Cut to black. That night, Latia posted a cryptic lyric on her IG story. "If I had to choose again, I'd still choose me." Juliana, meanwhile, uploaded a reel of her laughing with friends on a yacht captioned, "What's for me won't miss me." And then, the shocker. Dina posted a ring emoji. Just that. Bachelor fans were in meltdown mode. The finale that broke the rules. The finale aired, and nothing prepared viewers for what happened. The beach ceremony began. Grant stood there, holding the ring. But instead of 2 women, only Juliana arrived. He gave a gut-wrenching speech about how he wanted forever with her, how she challenged him, how he saw her in his future, only for Juliana to say, "I can't accept a proposal when I don't trust the way we got here." She handed him back the final rose and walked away. Juliana was done. Then, in the most unprecedented move in Bachelor history, Grant turned to the camera, handed Jesse Palmer the ring, and said, "I made a mistake. I chose the process, but my heart chose someone else." Flashback footage played. Grant in the hotel lobby the day Latia left, crying, begging her to stay. Her saying, "You need to finish this, Grant. But when you do, if you still feel the same way, find me." Cut to present day. Grant in real time walking off the beach. The screen cut to black. Then one final scene. Grant 3 months later walking up to a townhouse door. He knocked. Latia answered. They smiled. No words, just a long, tearful hug. And the final words across the screen? Not the ending we expected, but the love he needed. After the final rose, the cryptic comes full circle. On After the Final Rose, Grant and Latia sat together, not engaged, not even living in the same city, but smiling. "We're not rushing it," Latia told Jesse Palmer. "We're real now, no cameras, just us." Grant added, "The truth I didn't plan for was how badly I'd need a second chance." Fans realized the caption from his cryptic rose photo was never about heartbreak, it was about hope. The future of the franchise. Bachelor producers confirmed Season 30 will be Grant and Latia's love journey, unfiltered. It's a spin-off, a docuseries. Grant hinted at it in one final post, showing a suitcase, a passport, and a familiar rose lying on a hotel bed. Caption: "The ending was just the beginning."